me, I'll give them a 5. The defense,
the whole
line,
defense,
the whole defense.
No, they don't deserve a 5.
You see, some of our departments were really, really bad. Some of the players were bad, and even the subs. And today we want to be talking about all of that. And as usual, my name is Prince Hamdan, the Prince of Chelsea, and I have my man. Our last game against Celtic, we performed poorly, as we said in our last video. Now I want us to look at the various departments and see how they perform, the various individuals, and like we see how all of these came together to give us that performance we had. First of all, let's start with the defense, starting with the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
for me, I think Sanchez had he had nothing to do.
Yes,
he did his best. He actually made some very, very amazing saves, but then the defense just let him down. Right, I don't know what you think about Sanchez's performance.
For me,
starting from the defense.
Sanchez was he had a decent performance because he made good saves, and sometimes we don't have to really blame the keepers. You look at the defenders, what they do. Some of the goals, it was like errors from the defenders, you, the keeper, you have no option. You can't do anything again. And in the game, I think Sanchez gave us about 5 saves. Clear saves. So just imagine 5, and with the defenders giving errors.
Yeah.
So they scored us. That was 4
goals.
And he made 5 saves. So let's just
it means it would have been more.
He did.
More goals.
Sanchez did very well.
And for me, I think it's sometimes as a keeper, the best you can just do is do what you can do, because when you are faced with a 1v1 situation, when your defense laps and then they overlap them and they pick the ball and they are facing you. Look at how wide the pole is. You can only just, try your best. But when the defense does their job, then you can also stand there and make your team proud.
Yes.
His department or his front line, the defenders were very bad. Very bad. They couldn't help. They didn't help him in any way. So for Sanchez, for me, I think we have to take him out of the blame.
Yes,
he did well.
He did his part.
He did well. But that's especially the central defenders. The central
Badiashile and
Fofana, they were that bad.
Very bad.
They cost us most of the goals. And for me, I think we have to look at that department very well. James was okay. For me, he was okay.
Yeah.
Probably he was doing more than he could. Trying to invert into the middle. It wasn't, as he said in the other episode, it's like it wasn't helping us.
Yes, he been inverting to the
coming
midfield.
into the middle a lot. And also, I didn't see a lot of issues with Cowell.
Cowell, yes. Cowell, I didn't even see him in the game.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of issues.
I think the ball was not.
It was just in the central defense.
The
central defense that really cost us.
But we have to work on the defense very well.
And I don't know why they left my guy.
Listen, Chalobah?
Chalobah
is very good. He's better than
Badiashile.
So why do you leave him?
It doesn't make any sense.
And I learned yesterday they played those at home. They played a match. Chalobah was their captain.
Can you imagine?
With the kids, it's disrespectful.
And I think it's just not. It just doesn't make sense for you to leave a quality defender like Chalobah,
and take people like Badiashile.
And even when this decision was made, I saw a lot of people on social media complaining. It's now I'm getting a clear picture of why leaving Chalobah was just a wrong decision, and even trying to sell him. When you don't have any quality defenders, are you relying on Fofana to sell Chalobah?
The funny part
what
is
a joke.
Fofana, we bought him about 80 million.
What a joke.
He has not done anything for the club.
We understand he's a good player, because before you buy a player like that, you might have assessed him and then seen what he has done.
Yeah.
Injury, right. Is he fit? He's not fit. The Fofana we saw yesterday and the day after, he's not fit. So why are you insisting that he has to play? Why are you not getting? And that was the point. What's the name? This guy made in our last episode.
Yeah.
And people are just thinking.
Kamal.
No, not Kamal. This guy. What's the name? Coded made in our last episode, and we made a short about it, and people are just talking plenty. We need experience.
Experience, it counts.
It's very important. Yes, in as much as
yesterday when I was just watching the game, and I missed people like Thiago.
In as much as we have to do business, the Chelsea owners are overdoing it.
They are overdoing business.
You get it.
They need the money than like the progress of the club.
What the community feels about what is happening at the moment. In as much as we want the club to progress financially, we also have to look at what we can give the fans to be joyous about or to be happy about. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So for me, I think that decision has to be thought about and changed, because you are not buying any defender. I've not seen any defender. You are buying a goalkeeper, and that goalkeeper, we know he's coming to compete with Sanchez. Sanchez is starting. So what is our what's the name? What are we looking at? We know we have what's the name? The guy that came in. Not Tosin. Vega, yeah. You get it, but still, I'm not really seeing that. And even if they are the people you are relying on, let's see how they play. He came on, I think, after the what's the name? After
the fourth.
After
goal.
The second half
for Cole.
Yes. Yeah, for the left back.
Cool.
Yeah, for the left back. And for me, I think he's also good, but we still I still wasn't getting that.
The defense. The problem is just Badiashile, and they are too slow. They have to be fast. If let's say we are going to play with a team like Aston Villa or Brentford, City, teams that like their forwarders are very fast, those scorers 20. If you are going to be slow like this,
it's a problem. It's a problem.
Playing with Celtic that we are fumbling. If you are going to play with a big club, what you won't do anything.
Let's look at the midfield.
Yeah, for me, the midfield.
Lavia and Lavia. It wasn't for me. It wasn't bad. It could be better, but it wasn't. It wasn't bad. Chukwuemeka is also a bit sharp. I think if like with a lot more work, I think he can live up to the task. Lavia,
Prince,
the same thing.
One thing I've studied about Chukwuemeka, I don't think the guy he trains.
Why?
If you see, like now they give us stream live for training sessions. It's hard to see Chukwuemeka.
Oh really? You don't see him?
I don't see him. Where I see him is either someone's birthday.
No, I see. I've seen him.
Clubbing. Our players, they are not that serious.
I've seen him in training a couple of times.
Lavia was decent. Lavia, we can say maybe he's just coming back from an injury. So let's just give him that chance. But Chukwuemeka, we need more from him.
But the midfield, I'm not really too worried, because we know the quality of
Enzo Fernandez
coming back.
So Prince, what if something happened?
They get injury. That's the problem.
We will depend on these guys.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They have to do better.
We just have to improve. So the midfield. Okay, so let's go back to rate the department.
Okay.
The midfield. Sorry, the goalkeeping department. I'll give a 7, because Sanchez was good.
Yeah,
Sanchez
7 is
good.
okay.
Yes. So you also give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give him a 7.
Let's come to the defensive line. For me, I'll give them a 5. The whole defense. The whole defense.
No, they don't deserve a 5. 3.
For me, I'll give them a 5.
3.
You give them 3.
3.
Well, that's cool. And for me, the midfield, I'll give the midfield a 6.
The midfield.
Yeah.
They can do better.
They can, of course, they can.
Better.
But I think for me, a 6 is
6.
No, 6 is fine.
The midfield, I'll give them 4.
That's Chukwuemeka and Lavia. Yes. You give them 4. Let's look at first of all. Let's analyze the what's the name? The forward line.
Yes.
The forward line. We have because he was playing 4-2-3. So there's a 3 line behind the striker. So we have Madueke. We have Modric, and then we have Nkunku. Well, for me, as I said in our previous video, Nkunku was like my player of the match, to be honest with you, for the Chelsea team. He was my player of the match. Like anytime he took a ball, you'd realize that it was sharp. His movements were dangerous. Yes. You could just see the pace he moves the ball with. So for me, I think he was the only player I saw did very
doing
well.
something.
Doing something very serious, pressing hard on the game. And so for me, for him, I think he really, really did very well.
And for me,
Madueke was like too sluggish, to be honest with you.
Madueke
too no.
Release ball and be free. Release and
like
be free.
He's too overconfident. You get it. And it's not all the time overconfidence. Confidence will help you.
Sometimes they make the football look so difficult.
They give you a pass, run for the pass, you'll be walking. You're
like...
Yes, sometimes you see they'll give a certain pass. The pass might look like it's going out. But the way you press, you go and take the ball and then make use of it. Though he did one or two of that. But it doesn't mean you should stop. You have to keep doing it. Yes. That's why you are on the line.
For me, the forwarders,
your pace, you just don't have to,
The forwarders, it's only Nkuku and Magilda who did well. This guy, Madueke was very...
Modric too.
I don't know.
I didn't see a lot of him.
Like, he has, the potential. I don't know what's wrong with him.
So, I think
he's very good. I saw a video of him that was just this week, doing training session. You see, they were like... Modric. It was Modric and Angelo and Vegas. What they were doing with the ball, you see these guys, they have the potentials, but we don't know where the problem is coming from.
They play too much. So let's leave Maguire out. Let's leave him as a lonely striker. Okay. Let's rate the forward line.
Yes.
Behind Maguire. So that includes Nkuku, Modric, and Madueke.
Yeah.
For me, this is difficult to rate because Nkunku being there, he really did well.
Yes, Nkunku
did
did
well. Other two that didn't really.
Modric ghosted.
So for me, I think I can, because of Nkunku, I can give them a 6.8. To be honest with you, yeah, I'll give them a 6.8.
For me, I'll give them a 5.
That's 5.
Fine. Because we know the caliber of players they are. Nkunku, we know how he's good. Madueke, he is good, but Tuno over Sabi. Modric, I don't know his problem. I don't know. Since last season, let's give him time. We are giving you time, but nothing. You're not nothing is showing. Well, and the money we used to get you is too huge. It's very huge. So he has to improve his game work. Modric has to improve.
Let's rate Maguire. For me, Maguire, I see the potential.
Yeah.
But I think the problem was that a lot of balls weren't getting to him.
Yes, they're not creating that.
And there were times he actually also, comes back to help the defense and all of that. I saw one ball where, he came back to support the defense and all of that. So for me, I think, and he also presses, he also attacks the goalkeeper and all of that. For me, you go first. How much? What will you rate
Maguire? In general, he was my best player. And these are my reasons. He's a young talented player, 18 years, just coming into the team. This his first season. And with what he's doing, with his age, I think he has good potential to be with us. And the way he presses, very good. He's not relaxed. So I'll give him a 7.
Myself, I'll give him a 6.8. Yeah.
Maguire, to me, he was the best player on the pitch.
As a forward. As a forward. So I think basically that is it. The department, his department was not bad.
Yes.
He was,
and I don't from what I've seen, I don't want him to go on loan. From what I've seen.
I think people
I want him to compete with Jackson. If not, Jackson will be too relaxed. So if he has someone to compete with him,
we say we are still looking for a striker. Let's see what happens. And you see, and it's the same thing I was saying. A lot of the balls weren't coming to him.
Yes.
Madueke wasn't crossing the balls.
That guy.
He wasn't crossing the balls.
I always say it. Madueke, he's very selfish.
And it's all of them wanted to just,
do
come
something
inside and score.
It would be I'm the one. I did this.
And getting the balls to score. So we see his level. All of them wanted to just impress. Now let's rate the coach too, Enzo Maresca.
Enzo Maresca.
Yes.
Maresca, I don't want to say I'm losing trust in him. This preseason. I'll give him the chance. He should see all the problems within this preseason and solve it before the league starts. So Maresca, I'll give him a 7 because his players are not in. He's using other players. Minimum to go on loan. We might sell some. So I'll give him a 7.
Well, I think from what we've seen in his in his previous career,
yes,
one is impressed to believe that he has something to offer. So for me, I think for that reason, because we've not just seen enough yet to kind of want to say a lot. Yeah. But for me, I think there's still a lot of work to be done. He's one man that a lot of people have believed in, and because of what happened last season, there's so much pressure on him, and there will be so much pressure because this is Chelsea. I feel that he has the ability. He can do it. He just needs to. I mean, the players just needs to work with him and then let him, give us what we want. So for me, I think I'll also give him a 7. 7 is fair for the coach. Guys, I don't know what you think. Let us know how you rate the department, i.e. the defense, the midfield, and the forward as well, the goalkeeper as well. And also Enzo Maresca as well. So we have an interactive segment. So guys, let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and also smash that like button. Smash it with all the venom in you and all of that because it helps the video to go or to reach more people. Thanks so much. Until the next episode, peace. We out.